The following program is rated U for universal audiences and is considered suitable for listeners of all ages.
This is a presentation of Dream Realm Enterprises, where dreams are our reality.
Here we are, back at the TARDIS. Now we can be away.
Just a moment, Doctor. This is all happening so fast. Can we not just catch our breath for a moment?
Or we could be utterly impulsive and get away from this planet. And then we could go somewhere pleasant. Maybe someplace we've never been before. How would you like to go to Metamere Copa? It's a luxury space colony in the 9th galaxy. Far away from here. We could do a bit of gambling. Maybe win millions. Oh, we could get rich, Mina. And live the good life. How does that sound?
That sounds all great and all, but, can we just calm down a minute, Doctor? Think before we act?
And what if I don't want to calm down, eh, Mina? What if I don't want to think? What if I want to get excited? What if I want to be totally and utterly impulsive? What if I want to get rich?
But that's not you, Doctor.
How do you know? I've regenerated. This could easily be the new me.
Or perhaps you're not who I thought you were.
Or perhaps you're simply no fun, Mina. I could make you fun. I could show you the time of your life. So, I say we dematerialize and get off this boring rock and go somewhere more exciting. Are you still with me? Or shall I open the doors and let you out? I could go on my way alone. Your choice.
After all we've been through, you just happily be rid of me?
It's a time of change, my dear girl. I could find new companions, easily. That is, if you're not up to the challenge of adventure.
Companions? Wait a moment. We left I behind.
Who?
You know I, right? You remember I.
Do you mean that pesky little floating robot?
Yes. He was caught up in that explosion and blown to bits. But I think he may still be repairable. He's back at the hospital.
He's only a machine, Mina. Insignificant. We don't need him.
But the doctor would never leave a friend behind. Which means...
Yes, Mina dear. Finish your thought. Which means...
You're not the doctor.
Doctor Who, Good or Evil, written by Jonathan Patrick Russell, Episode 2.
Seems like this was left behind by the others. Have you any idea what it is?
Ooh, let me see. This looks like bits of a robot of some kind.
A robot? You mean a mechanical automaton?
Yes, it's a sort of floating camera, and his name if I recall correctly, is yes, I know this little robot. Irritating little fellow. But how do I know this? If I'm the master, I shouldn't have had any interaction with I. Why did you ask what you asked about I?
Well, because such devices are illegal here on Heim.
Oh, I see. So I'm guilty of yet another crime, am I? Owning a robot. Who'd have thunk it? Wait a minute. If I'm the master, I don't own I. In fact, no one does. But certainly not the master. Oh, this is very confusing.
You do seem very confused, sir. And you look a little pale. Can I get you something? Water, food?
I feel like it's been simply ages since I've eaten. So, yes, food, water, sounds wonderful.
Then I'll be back with something to eat and drink momentarily.
Oh, thank you, Jen. How very kind of you.
All part of the service, sir. I'll be right back. You sit tight, okay?
Where would I go?
Good point.
Now, let's see about repairing you, eh, little fella?
So, I'm not the doctor, eh? I suppose that means I'm the master.
It is you, isn't it? I should have known.
Oh, but how could you? I've regenerated. I could easily be the doctor as anybody else. I mean, what do you know about Time Lords or regeneration?
Not much. Only what the doctor's told me. But I've traveled with the doctor long enough to know his nature, which isn't you.
Is that so? And what is the doctor's nature,
He's kind, thoughtful, considerate. He doesn't think of personal gain, only of helping others.
Oh, I see. He's a saint, is he? Then I suppose the master is the devil incarnate.
I didn't say that. He's simply selfish and evil.
He? I thought it was me. Are you still not sure, Mina dear? Oh, what a naive child you are. Just an innocent little kitten. You don't know your master from your enemy.
Wait, are you implying that I'm the doctor's pet?
Well, aren't you?
There is no doubt in my mind that after that remark, that you are the master.
Am I? Or perhaps after this latest regeneration, I've just acquired a snarky sense of humor. Think about it, dear Mina. Don't jump to conclusions now. Think long and hard. Am I simply a new and different doctor? Or the ruthless master? Maybe I am the doctor, but now I'm a playful, mischievous fellow. You can't really know for sure, can you, dear Mina?
Well, you're all back together then. Lucky for you, you're only blown apart. It seems the worst of the damage was in your power pack. Need a new one to function again, eh, No idea why I'm talking to you, since you're non-functional. Oh well. Eccentric. Yes, perhaps the master is now eccentric. An eccentric, silly old fool.
Here you go. A nice hot meal.
Ooh, and some water?
Indeed, some water.
Oh, may I have that first? I'm so thirsty.
Certainly.
Mm. Oh, thank you. Very refreshing.
I see you've repaired the little robot.
Oh, nearly. It seems he wasn't as damaged as all that, but his power pack was utterly destroyed in the blast. I wish there was a way to restore him. Of course, I suppose if I did, that'd be another crime on the list against me. Operation of an automaton.
Well, it might, if anyone found out about it. But if I were to find you a similar power pack, like, say, from one of our camera units, maybe it would work as well as his old one?
Hey, it might. I'd have to have a look at it.
One moment, sir. Here you go. Have a look at that.
Ooh, that was very naughty of you. And surely against the rules. Won't you get into trouble?
Possibly. But I feel compelled to help you. Maybe I'm really naive, but I feel like you are someone worth getting into trouble for.
Then I hope I don't let you down. For your sake. Now, let me see here. You know, this power pack is the right size. It certainly looks the same. An amazing coincidence. But who am I to judge dumb luck? Let me slip it into I's power unit and see what happens.
Why, you crafty old devil! Wait! This isn't my voice! What's happened to me?
Hello, I. You were blown to bits. I managed to repair you as best I could, but there are bound to be imperfections. Considering.
I suppose I'll have to get used to it, but I certainly don't sound quite like me. But who the devil are you?
Well, that's a very good question. I wish I had a good answer. I can tell you that I don't feel like who I'm told I am.
Who are you told you are? As if that makes any sense at all.
Well, I'm told I'm the master.
The master? Hey, you don't look like him.
I've regenerated.
What about the doctor?
He's regenerated too.
Then how did anyone tell you two apart?
Well, I'm not sure. I was just told I am the master, and that the other fella made his escape with poor Mina.
Other fellow? Made his escape? With poor Mina? Oh, you dad-blasted fool! That was the master!
But how is that possible? I'm the master, or so I've been told.
And you just take everybody's word for things blindly? Well, if that's the case, I'm the king of cookies.
Oh, you are. Nice to meet you, Your Highness.
Oh, pah, you old fool. Some things never change.
What? You mean?
The other one was clearly the master.
Then if that was the master, that makes me...
The doctor! You senile old duffer. You haven't changed. You're as dim as ever, Doc.
How dare you insult me like that? I'll reprogram you. Just you wait.
Oh, you're always threatening to do that.
And do not call me Doc. I have told you this at least 1,000 times. I told you. Yes. That means it's true. I'm him. That is, he's me.
Who are you, then?
Why, it's obvious now, my dear. I'm the doctor. The one and only. Which means... Ooh. Mina is with the master. And he must be stopped.
It's pretty clear to me now that you are indeed the master. No point in continuing to play this little game. I'm on to you.
I see. Perhaps you're right. No more games. I am the master. Why hide it any longer? I've beaten the Doctor yet again, and now I have his TARDIS. You have a choice, my dear Mina. You can stay in this world and suffer the same punishments as the Doctor for his crimes.
You mean for your crimes?
Oh yes, that's right. It's a bit of a poetic irony that the Doctor will spend his latest incarnation either locked away in some prison or facing execution. Oh, yes, very amusing.
Oh, but he won't, you know.
He won't?
No, because you're going to that hospital and explaining the truth to those poor people.
Oh, I am I? And who is going to make me?
I am.
Oh, very clever. So you had a laser pistol hidden in a secret compartment just under the TARDIS console. Does the Doctor know about that? He's not keen on guns, you know. Bad kitty.
My little insurance policy. The Doctor may not care for guns, but he'll be pleased I hid this one, especially since it means we'll be rid of you. Now you're going back to that hospital and explain everything to the authorities, and you're going to take your punishment.
And what if I refuse?
I think you know I'll use this. I was once a Farron soldier. I've used this weapon before, you know.
But you didn't like it, did you? Oh, dear Mina. You're no killer. Admit it.
Not by nature, perhaps, but I have killed before when necessary. If you force my hand, it will become necessary. So don't try me.
Okay, I believe you.
Then let's go. Move.
Where would the Master take Mina?
To my TARDIS, I suspect. He wants off this planet. His own TARDIS was damaged in our last encounter, so he wouldn't want to take the time to make repairs. Nope. Instead, he'll choose to steal my own ship.
The rascal!
Ship? TARDIS? What are you talking about?
The TARDIS is my ship. It's a tall blue box that can transport us anywhere in time and space. My friends and I travel in the TARDIS and explore the universe. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? Can't wait to do it all again.
My people know of other planets, of course, but they choose not to travel amongst the stars. I've always wondered what it would be like to travel to other worlds. If I help you escape the hospital, would you take me with you, Doctor?
Not a chance. The TARDIS would be a bit overcrowded.
Now hush, I think we've room for one more. Yes, Jen, you may come with us, but I warn you, you'll be in for a lot of adventures. Many dangerous adventures at that. Traveling in the TARDIS is not for the faint of heart.
I think I can handle that. I have nothing or no one here on Heim. I'd do anything to travel to other worlds.
No, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Forget it, She's coming with us.
You bet I am.
Well, then you lead the way out of this hospital. We'll follow you.
Yes! This way.
Nurse Jane, is that you? Where are you going with this patient and that robotic device? You're breaking the law, you know.
It's okay, Dr. Choth. This doesn't concern you. Just please walk away and let it be.
Doesn't concern me? Are you kidding? Look, Jen, don't throw away a promising career in the medical field. These people just aren't worth it.
What cheek!
Oh, quiet, little robot.
How rude! Doctor, do something!
Doctor? I'm the doctor here. What is that little robot on about?
You're awfully dense to be a doctor.
Why, you little...
over here!
Mina, thank goodness you're all right. And I see the master is with you. Ooh, nice new face, by the way.
I'm getting used to it. Yours is a vast improvement as well.
Oh, do you really think so? I haven't had time to even assess it.
Never mind that, Doctor. We need to hand over the master and then get out of here.
None of you are going anywhere. I'm calling the police.
I'd stay where I am if I were you, Dr. Choth. Mina here is a real killer with that gun.
You mean you'd really kill me?
I'll only use this weapon if I have no choice. So please stay right where you are.
This is unbelievable. What criminals? Are you sure you want to throw in with this lot, Nurse Jen?
Are you kidding? This is the most excitement I've ever known. If their lives are like this all the time, I'm all for it.
It certainly ain't a boring life with the doctor.
To say the least.
Well, thank you, Mina, I do lead a charmed life. Lives.
But for how much longer? Doctor?
I'm being shot!
Now! Everybody just stand still and stay calm.
Are you all right, Dr. Choth?
He just winged me, but I'm bleeding. Are you certain that you still want this sort of life, Nurse Jen?
Oh, yes.
Then you're as mad as these people.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
Quiet! All of you! Now, I'm getting out of this hospital. Whether the rest of you do so, alive and well, depends on how cooperative you all are.
Give it up. It's over. Can't you see that?
Oh, Doctor. Regeneration after regeneration. Somehow you never change.
Some things don't ever change, you know? Like the fact that you never win. You thought you'd trick me into giving up my life, but you got caught up in your own scheme when that explosive device of yours went off early and nearly killed us both. Isn't that right, Master?
You have a point. Yes, Doctor. But in the end, I'm going to get away scot-free. I'm going to walk out of this hospital, head back to your TARDIS, and escape this whole mess. Meanwhile, the authorities will arrest you, and you will pay for my crimes. Ah, poetic irony, as I said to Mina before.
That might well have been the case, if there wasn't a police officer right behind you who just heard the whole story for herself.
What? Oof!
Hold it right there, sir. The jig is up.
Yes, indeed. The jig does seem to be up.
Oh, Doctor, you haven't beaten me yet. I'll have my revenge. Just you wait and see.
I wouldn't count on that, sir. Come along now. You're going to face trial for all of your crimes. And then I'll want to question the rest of you. Keep an eye on this lot, will you, Dr. Choth? I'll be back within the hour. Come on now, sir. We're going downtown.
Bye-bye.
And I'll finish you off next time too, little robot. Don't you doubt it.
As if there will be a next time. Won't see you later, alligator. And not in a while, crocodile.
Oh. You'll rue the day you crossed the Master.
That's enough of that nonsense, sir. It's not helping you. Now come along.
I have to get this wound seen to. You lot had better clear off while you have the chance. You too, Nurse Jen, if you're still going with them, that is.
You mean you're not going to try to stop me? Or them?
I see no reason, and I haven't even got the energy to do so. So go on, get out of here before I change my mind.
Doctor?
Yeah, Doc? What about it?
Yes, Doctor. What are we going to do?
What are we gonna do? Run off? Have adventures through time and space? What else? Wouldn't have it any other way.
You have been listening to Doctor Who, Good or Evil, Episode 2, written by Jonathan Patrick Russell, which starred, in order of appearance, Mark Kalita as the Master, Tanja Melojevic as Mina, Sally Wiggett as Nurse Jan, introducing Paul Arbisi as the Doctor, Shane Harris as I, Jonathan Patrick Russell as Dr. Choth, and Stefania Lintonbon as Constable Fry. The Doctor Who theme tune was remixed by Jonathan Patrick Russell, based on the original Doctor Who theme as composed by the BBC Radiophonic Workshop. The incidental music was provided by Kevin MacLeod. The post-production editor was Lee James Sands. The sound designer, script editor, producer, and director was Jonathan Patrick Russell. Please note that this audio range is not intending to supersede or infringe any other existing copyright in relation to Doctor Who or its concepts and sounds, which remain property of the British Broadcasting Corporation. Thank you for listening. We invite you to visit us on the web at dreamrealmsite.com, and if you'd like to email us with any of your comments or questions, you may do so at darkbuilding1@yahoo.com. The story, Good or Evil, as written by Jonathan Patrick Russell, is copyright Dream Realm Enterprises 2021. Remember, Dream Realm Enterprises is a not-for-profit organization. This is a labor of love. What we do for you, our fans. Thank you for your support. Join us next time for another exciting adventure titled Death Trap, and brought to you by Dream Realm Enterprises and found at dreamrealmsite.com and other sources. Please share and enjoy.
You have been listening to a fan production for Dream Realm Enterprises. This is a not-for-profit program.